Excellent.
We do have property up there.
And then there's one, and they were loading trees this morning.
That's right.
And then there's the one on the way to Manchester.
That's right. Good morning, Warren First 931. I am your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter, and we are live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. Hey, hey, hey. We like to start off this morning, of course, with a word from our weather sponsors before we get into our special guest today. So everybody, if you know who she is, Ari, give her a shout and a howdy. As I say, give her some encouraging words. It's first time on something like this. Yeah. I always like being everybody's first on stuff. But we had such a great conversation off air. I won't get into it, but, you know, it's just really nice talking with Dina about some things. But right now, let's take a quick little shout out to our sponsors that do the community weather. And again, the weather has been the most hormonal forecast. And I say that nicely. But right now in McMinnville, it's 77 degrees. It is saying that we have sunny skies today all day long. And the high today is going to be 85. Tonight's low is going to be 70. As seen throughout the rest of the day, it doesn't look like we're going to be seeing any rain as of today. As well as we're not going to be seeing rain as well as tomorrow. But at the same time, I say that I'm not going to promise anybody hope because it does look like we, thought I'd ask. Okay. If people message me all the time, squirrel moments. But Thursday and Friday, we do see a chance of some potential rain and thunderstorms. So again, we want to say thanks again to Reddick Brown Ford for being our community weather sponsors on this Spilling the Tea Tuesdays at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. And I cannot wait. And here we go, Miss Dina. So I have Miss Dina. We put out a feeler for crafters, hobbyists, local mom and pop business stores, you know, just to give them a chance to shine and show their stuff. And I think this is a great first interview to start this showcase of what is going on in the people of Warren County. Yeah. And Miss Dina has been living here in Warren County for over 20, 30 good years now, as she was telling me off air. And tell everybody what you do. Well, you were telling me you used to take care of people. Let's talk about that.
I've been an
You're retired
RN.
now.
Yeah, I've been an RN for 50 years.
For 50 years.
Yeah.
And do you tell it, you know, come into Warren County and living here, you know, do you see the care that people, you know, in this community?
Oh, well, I don't do anything actively. I have a couple of people I follow. And the last 12 years, before I retired, I spent out on the Navajo reservation. And in order to do that, I had to keep a house in Tennessee in order to keep my license so I could use it anywhere in the country.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's a senior center. They've opened up the new healthcare.
They did.
In the mall.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
I've been in it.
There's things going on in town, you know. Yeah. I just hope all the physicians stay.
Yes, that's the goal, including the VA clinic.
Yes.
We all need to stay.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Talk about when you started getting into crafts.
Well, that must have been at least 45 years ago.
Okay.
When 50 years ago, I guess, too, when my children were small.
Yeah.
I would set up a place in the family room. And when I put the potatoes on to boil, I'd run it and I'd hook for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I'd run back to the potatoes. So every day I would spend like 20 minutes cooking
just horning on your craft.
And then eventually the rug got finished.
Yeah.
You know,
I love that.
So then I, you know, could do more and more. And when I retired, now I do that. I knit, I do needle felting. I also do some community things with FCE, which is
Love that organization.
Yeah, community education out of UT Extension.
Yeah.
And they have, once a year, they have a craft competition.
Yeah.
All different kinds of entries. So I usually do maybe 4 or 5 entries just for fun.
And speaking of your entries and your craft, what is it that you exactly do?
Well, this year I usually do 3 rugs.
Okay, so you make rugs.
I do
rugs.
One for Christmas, one for non-Christmas holiday, and then another one rug making.
Yeah.
And then I also do a paper craft.
Okay.
And sometimes I do something with sewing or whatever. Yeah, it's really kind of a fun thing because there's like 50 different types of things, and a lot of women compete.
Yeah.
And then if you win first or second prize, and they send it to Central Tennessee. And if you win in Central, then they do, state of Tennessee.
So it's state, the nationals?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which is kind of fun. I mean, it's not huge monetary, but it's just, it's very good for
just the
Warren
recognition.
County.
Yes, I love that. So who taught you how to do, was this something you self-taught yourself?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Well, I saw a rug in a store, I think somewhere in Connecticut, and I looked at it and thought, I really liked that. And then I had to try to figure out how to do it. Well, they were using yarn like they used to do in the 20s and 30s. And I wanted something a little different. When I was younger and when my kids were, I could leave them, I would go up to Ontario, I'd go to Vermont, and I would take like a week just to go and hook with other people. But I haven't done that for a long time. Yeah. There are a couple of groups around. There's one in Monteagle. There's another one in Franklin. They're just, it's an hour and a half drive. And I think, it's an hour and a half there, hour and a half back. It's 3 hours. I could just go sit and hook, you know. So, So I do it mostly for me. I used to do commission work, and people would send me a photograph of their home. Yeah. And I'd hook a rug. That was their home. I'm not quite sure why they wanted to walk all over their home, but anyway, I did that.
Because everybody else does, so I
guess so. Anyway, I stopped that several years ago, and I just do things for myself.
Okay. And so let's show some of your work. So this is the one you just finished, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to hold this up while you explain it, okay?
Yeah.
So like you were talking about, now this is a wool rug.
It's on a linen background.
Yeah.
And every one of these has to be hooked into the background. So I start off with a picture. Yeah. And then I look and see what wool I have. Then I dye wool to the colors I want. And then I cut it up into 1/4 inch pieces. Yeah. And then start hooking it back in.
This is lovely. And it feels so soft.
And the back looks almost like the front.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
It's so funny, that they look alike.
It's supposed to though, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And some of them I've had like for 40 years.
Yeah.
And the only thing I do is in the wintertime, if we have a snow, I take them outside, I put them face down in the snow, I drag them through the snow, flip them over, drag them through the snow. There's some kind of chemical reaction between snow and wool.
Really?
And
what does it do?
It just takes the dirt, if there's any. Oh, yeah.
So, we talked about these. So, and I know you said you don't commission anymore, but do you sell the ones you...
Once in a while.
Once in a while. Okay.
Yeah. That's not my prime, thing that I want to do.
Right.
So
I got you.
I just do them.
And then do you want to grab your Halloween one?
Yep.
Yeah. And then you can grab the paper hats as well if you want to.
Okay.
So this is her Halloween one that she's made. I mean, guys, this is handmade.
And they get real soft after a while too. Yeah. This one is from.
I love this.
In the 1920s and 30s, there were a group of people, and they collected all these sayings and put them in rugs. And the biggest thing, they were all mother-in-law, or most of them were about mothers-in-law, and they were not nice.
Not nice?
No.
Yeah. We called them monster-in-laws, Dana.
Well, they complained about the mother-in-law all the time. But I liked this one. I thought this was kind of fun.
Yeah, it says, don't listen to the mermaid. What does it say?
Don't listen to the mermaid, lad. She might look good, but she is bad.
Yeah.
And then down at the bottom, it says, she'll play upon her harp but leave your ship. And I can't even read what the last one is. It's been so long since I did that one,
She will leave your ship
a wreck.
A wreck. Yes. Yeah. They're not open quite yet.
So
you're with me. You're with me. Take a seat. Sorry.
Anyway.
Flashback.
But those are fun to do. But as I say, most of them are about mothers-in-law.
And I mean, how long does it take to make something like this?
Well, I've had to cut back because all those years of nursing, they take a toll on your back.
Okay.
So I still hook every day, a couple of hours, but not more than that.
Yeah.
And then,
but normally, get your other ones. We want to showcase the other ones.
This one is the only wall hanging I've done.
Yeah.
And mostly they're meant to go on the floor.
Yeah. But still, have you ever made like a nativity scene one?
Yes. In fact, my daughter-in-law has that for her Christmas tree.
Now, since you make these, I guess these are make them as gifts to your family members.
Sometimes, yes. Yeah.
I love that. Now, why did you paint, or I say paint because I feel like it's artwork. Why did you decide on this guy?
Because he's so much white.
Okay.
And it's not that white takes dirt, but it's just a lot of white if you've got it on the floor. So I put it on the wall, and it actually has a board across that says, "Have you any wool?"
Oh.
So, and
I love that.
I had somebody in
and this would be cute, like hanging up in a nursery too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
And then I don't know if you want to
we're gonna move the camera around. Let me, Mr. T says, happy day. When the sun comes out, you can start all over. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, that is so true. Witness and testimony, creating is in us as artists of all arts. And then, oh, wow, this is beautiful, Susan Gulick. And then we have Keely Caldwell saying, good morning. So let's showcase these hats. And then I'm going to showcase she's even got more on the floor. So each year you're telling me off air that FCE
has the cultural arts.
Has the cultural arts. And this, do you do paper artwork?
Not normally. No, it was just, I just thought it would be fun for 250th.
Yes, I think it's adorable.
And then for Christmas, what I'll do, I won't lift this one off because it's got the tags.
Yeah.
But for Christmas, I'll put my granddaughter's presents inside a hat.
Yeah, and then you can open up the hat, and then look. And by the way, yes, she even did this too. Look at that. Little pin cushion for pens.
Yeah. Last year for Christmas, I did houses.
Oh.
So you can lift the roof off, and I put gift cards and things inside the
and
houses.
then we can walk. That's why I put the mics on us, Dina, so we can walk and go. So this is going to be.
These are my sheep rugs.
Yeah, her sheep rug. She's into sheep. She's not sheepish. Okay, I'm going to turn this around right quick. So
this one was summer.
Okay.
Or 4th of July. That was my non-Christmas holiday for this year.
Yeah.
That one was winter.
Okay.
And then this one.
This one looked like it. I'm going to scoot it down so y'all can see it a little bit better. This one is like better than a runner rug I've ever seen. Yeah, look at that, guys. And you said this one took you a year.
Yeah, pretty well, on and off.
Yeah, this one right here, guys.
Yeah. Because see, you have to dye the wool the color you want, or you have to find wool in your stash the color you want in order to have,
So when you say dye the wool, because I always ask stupid questions because there's no such thing as one to me. But when you get the wool, it's one color. It's always the white, right?
No.
Okay.
It might be a plaid, and it might be a loud plaid. Say, yellow and black.
Yeah.
So I'll probably put an overdye on it.
Yeah.
And bring it so that it's not so loud.
Gotcha. I love that. So again, if anybody wants to see these, do you have them? Are you going to have them displayed do you display these at the fair?
No, I never do.
Oh, why not?
Well, I don't walk very far. So I've always been, kind of hesitant to go to the fair. Because I don't know how far I have to walk.
Girl, I will take you to the fair.
I've never been, but
really,
no,
you should go with me.
But this one is was the non-holiday.
This one right here.
Yeah, that one.
I could tell this could be even like celebrating the 250th with the banners you got going on too.
Yeah, and then this one first prize in FCE for rugs this year.
I love
and then
it.
there's another one I did for Christmas that's in the car. I
Okay.
didn't really like it, so
You're fine. Well, let's sit back down and then let's end our interview. Come back around, sit in your chair, my boo friend. Again, guys, this is awesome. If y'all have not checked out, this is handmade.
That's
I love
the back.
Yeah, I know, but they're still beautiful, Dina.
Okay.
They're still beautiful. But guys, again, it amazes me like how many amazing talents that we have here living in Warren County under our noses.
But we don't connect.
No.
And that's been kind of a problem. You know, I would love it if somebody else wanted to do this. Unfortunately, it's gotten more expensive in the last few years. It really has, you know.
So as far as when you talk about connecting like other
like knitters, and, you know, and you know, any kind of craft would be kind of nice to get together, you know, just see what other people do.
Well, hey, Magnus Library, if you haven't started a club for this yet at the the Magnus Library is trying to start new things all the time. I absolutely love it. And I think this would be a great thing because, you know, they're always looking for things that are quiet, you know, things to do. And this would be a great thing. And then displaying, you know.
Well, I call it my coloring book. You need a frame, you need a hook, usually a cutter. And after that, it's your linen, you do your drawing, your patterns, and then off you go. You know?
Off you go. So again, kudos to you. I know you were saying that after the interview today, you got FC's got their big meeting today. Is everybody bringing out their foods and stuff?
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's what FCE means.
Listen, I'm not joking. If you ever get invited to FCE meeting, do not tell them no. You need to show up and you need to eat their food. The last time, or one of the best times I've had is when y'all did the soup. And they somebody brought bread bowls, and I was like, oh my God.
Well, we meet, our group meets in the Magnolia Room. That's Vincent's Crossing. But as I say, all over Warren County, there's different groups, and they get together for things, but they also have their own meetings, you know.
Yeah, I love that.
Places. Yeah.
So if you want to be a part of FCE or meet amazing people like Dina, or if you like, you know, if you have a craft like Dina has, and you don't want to team up, we're making matchmaking in the wool department. If you really want a friend, something like that. I'm trying.
Not a huge amount of wool down here.
Oh, there's not.
No, and that's been part of the problem. You know, most of it I have collected from the north.
I got you.
You know,
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You can buy it online, and I do sometimes.
The same.
Well, no, it's the same. It's just. It's harder to pick from what they show you in the pictures to say, oh yeah, it's not quite the blue I meant, but so then you have to over dye the blue.
I got you.
Anyway.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We're going to take a quick commercial break from a word from our sponsors. But when we come back, I have my good friends from Meals on Wheels with us today, trying to keep my head straight on this week. And when we get back, more things to come, Warren County. And remember, keep it first.
Getting the right life insurance and Medicare supplements can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. From birth to senior, Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions can also help you with cancer and heart attack policies, refundable premium, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 931-247-2172 or visit guidedsenior-solutions.com.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
When life presents unexpected challenges, you need an advocate you can trust. At Caldwell Law PLLC, We're committed to providing personalized legal representation with integrity, compassion, and dedication. We take the time to listen, protect your rights, and fight for the outcome you deserve. Contact Caldwell Law PLLC today and let us stand with you.
Ready to bring your ideas to life? Welcome to Layer Lab 3D, McMinnville's home for everything 3D printing. Shop the latest FlashForge 3D printers, premium filament, resin, and accessories all under one roof. Need something custom? We create one-of-a-kind 3D prints, offer expert printer repairs, and help makers of every skill level. Whether you're a hobbyist, business, teacher, or inventor, Layer Lab 3D has the tools and expertise to turn your imagination into reality. Visit us inside 3-Star Mall, 1410 Sparta Street in McMinnville. Open Monday through Saturday, noon to 6. Call 931-743-7093 or shop online at layerlab3d.store. Layer Lab 3D. Print, create, innovate.
Finding the right home is more than just a transaction. It's the beginning of your next chapter. At the Wingate Group LLC, we're committed to helping families, first-time home buyers, investors, and sellers achieve their real estate goals with confidence. Whether you're searching for your dream home, selling your current property, or investing in land or commercial real estate, our experienced team is here to guide you every step of the way. Located in the heart of downtown McMinnville, the Wingate Group is built on integrity, professionalism, and exceptional customer service. We believe every client deserves personal attention and expert guidance from start to finish. Ready to make your next move? Contact the Wingate Group LLC today at 931-474-2500 or visit thewingategroupllc.com.
All right. Welcome back to Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show. Oh my gosh, she took my microphone. Back up. Go get the microphone from that lady. Hurry.
Oh no. Oh, she's gone.
No, is she really?
She's gone.
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm going to call Sydney. I'm like, call her back. She's got my microphone. I just thought of that. She's going to be like, oh no, oh no. Hold on. I know y'all hear me. This is real life. Oh crap. No. I'm going to say, call Dina. She's got my microphone. She has left the studio. Okay. Anyways, we're going to make this work. Okay. Whatever. We make it work. Okay. So welcome back to Word First 931. Restart. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. And as always, if you have a mom and pop small business store you're trying to get out there, crafters, hobbyists, got a yard sale coming up, anything that is important to you, it's important to Warren County at the end of the day. And so we just want to try to get each and every one of you guys on here, and we do appreciate everybody responding to that. But if Dina is watching, please come back with my microphone. But right now with me, I have two lovely ladies. And now I'm just going to call her like her childhood name. We have Shelly, a.k.a. Deshelle.
Deshelle McVeigh.
Yep. And then we also have Tabitha, graduated with, class of 03, baby. But they are with us because they are part of Meals on Wheels. And coming up next month, literally, is spinning your...
Spinning our wheels.
Thank you. This microphone thing's got me in a hoo-hoo. Okay. So we're going to start with Tabitha talking about, let's just go right into it. Tell us about the event.
The event is our big major fundraiser because we'd lost some other funding.
Yeah.
And this is very important to us to keep going. And it's an appreciation of our volunteers also is our fundraiser because we couldn't do this without our volunteers.
Right.
They are the lifeline of what we do.
Yeah. And speaking of the volunteers, guys, like Tabitha talks about, this is not just people that are behind the scenes cooking. You have to have people driving these meals, correct?
Oh, yes. We have 12 routes that go all over the county, and we have approximately 100 volunteers. We have an amazing volunteer force.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And so with this, is this the second year, third year?
Third year.
Third year we're in. And what is this one so different from the rest, you think?
We just keep building. We
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
better, and every year we figure out something that, we could do this next
Yeah.
year to make it
Oh,
better.
we can make it better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, I think the first year we kind of threw it together thinking, okay, if we can just get a little extra funding because we lost some funding there. And then we saw what was working really well. And then, things that maybe we put a little too much effort into, didn't do as well. And we've just been building on that. And the community has been so fabulous about coming out and helping, buying tables, especially like a lot of businesses buy tables for the volunteers.
Yeah.
So that the volunteers don't have to pay to come. And they'll also donate things that are put up for auction.
Mm-hmm.
So the community's really been helpful in that. And just, I think last year we sold a banana pudding for $1,000 or
Yes.
something
Good
crazy like
Lord.
that. So it's
That
fun
must have
stuff.
been like the golden liquid gold.
I'm just going
Yes.
to tell you, Nancy Mayfield's banana pudding is something apparently.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
And $1,000 again this year, right?
We're hoping, yeah.
So talking about the tables of the event, you can get a table now, right? Ahead of time.
Yes.
So how much are the tables? How much are the price points and sponsorships and things like that if anybody wants to tag in on this?
So a seat is $100, or you can get a table for $1,000. Correct me if I'm wrong. We do have some sponsors that are doing the $2,000 tables to help out, and a lot, like I said, a lot of businesses, they may have 2 or 3 people that they want to bring, but they don't really want to fill up an entire table with their business. So maybe they just don't have that many employees, and so that's a lot of that is going to the volunteers as well. So yeah, you can get in for pretty reasonable price these days. I don't, $100 for a plate is pretty good for a fundraiser.
Yeah. And speaking of what are we eating besides Nancy's banana pudding?
We are having barbecue, I know, and she calls them event potatoes. They are potatoes with they have onions in them. We put all kinds of good stuff in them. It's
Flavorful
all
potatoes.
Yes, it is all stuff that we do from scratch, and just like we would do for our clients. So we want you guys to see what our clients get also.
Yeah, the experience of it.
Right.
And have y'all ever been able to talk with your clients, like the full circle? Have y'all ever had a full circle with any of them where they get these meals and they just want to talk to you and how appreciative they are? Have y'all
Every
got those?
week, every week.
Okay. Talk about that, because I don't think people realize how appreciative some folks are.
Yeah, so I am a volunteer, so I'm part of the Pom Pom committee. That is, we are all
I love
we're
that.
made up of volunteers, and I'm not on the board. I don't work there, but I have been delivering for
A very long time.
probably off and on 40 years, but most recently at least 25 years consistently.
Right.
And we have so many amazing people that we deliver to. It's just, to me, it is not, I don't think of it as something that I do that I'm really out there helping others. I really think of it more as I'm doing to help me.
Yeah.
It just gives me such a lift. I mean, some days I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. I don't want to get up and go out there. But then you go and you meet these people and you're talking to them, and they're such sweet, wonderful people that really don't have many people to talk to.
Yeah.
And so we'll have a lady that we deliver to, and she's hilarious. She's always talking about how good the meals are, but she's talking to sharing her cats. Want us to pet all the cats that I think she has. Every neighborhood cat comes to visit her. You'll go into these houses and some of these people can't get up. They can't come to the door. They physically can't make it to the door. So you're bringing them food. You're better than DoorDash. You're bringing it in and setting it at their table, and you're chatting with them, and you're getting to know them. And so when we do lose a client, which obviously I'm delivering to 80-year-old, 90-year-old people, I lose a lot of clients over the years. It's a little piece of you, a little piece of your heart there.
You get attached to them.
You do.
I was going to say,
we have several that just call and talk to us. We'll call and say, hey, I really loved that meal today. What did you put in it?
Yeah.
Or, like our oldest client, she's 102, and she is absolutely amazing. But I mean, sometimes it may not just be the meal. They may check their mail for them or take out the trash.
Just a little extra something.
Because most of our people are 80 and 90 years old.
Yeah.
So.
And they don't have and that's another thing, not just being older, but also not having family members here as well.
Yes.
And like these volunteers become family.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've hung
they
pictures for
absolutely do.
people. I've climbed on ladders because you don't want a 90-year-old lady climbing on a ladder. I've climbed on a ladder for her to help her hang her Christmas decorations. You know, you're doing things like that. You get to know these people. I always say that I know we're providing food and we need to fill their bellies and we need to give them nutrition, but that's not really what the point of Meals on Wheels is. Meals on Wheels is there to make sure that these people are okay emotionally, physically, the big spiritually, the whole thing. You're there to provide that little bit of care and love that so many people take for granted.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I can't even say it today. Aletta Robertson says, I have some items to donate for the auction.
Awesome.
That's
Very
awesome.
excited.
So I will make sure to text me your number on Messenger, Alita, and I'll give these ladies the number before they leave. And again, if Sydney Allen Batten's watching, make sure you get my microphone. That lady's going to go, I don't know where she's going to take that
She's
somewhere.
running down.
She's going to be so worried that everybody heard her.
That's great.
Well, I was like, can they hear it? But anyways, getting sidetracked. I'm so sorry because I'm just worried about my microphone. But on a serious note, you know, if y'all need more there's always room for more volunteers, right?
Always. Absolutely. Well, it's just things like, for example, I wasn't here last week because I was with my daughter into college. You know, I am there every Friday person for Route 12, but if I need to be absent, there needs to be somebody there. And we have volunteers who are literally coming every day just to take the place of somebody who might not be able to be there. And obviously, if I get sick, I'm definitely not going to, you know.
Yeah, you don't want to get them sick.
Gosh, no. You know, it's one thing to go out, you know, and get your mail or whatever and do things around town errands. It's another to go stand and talk to a 90-year-old lady with a cough. You know, I just don't want to get them sick.
Yeah.
So, and we definitely need volunteers all the time. That's not something that's.
And then with Tabitha working in the kitchen area, now, do people donate like canned items?
Yes.
Vegetables, fruit?
The vegetables, Warren County has showed out this year with the vegetables.
Okay.
We have had watermelon, we've had cucumbers, tomatoes, squash, zucchini, and right before I left, we had a whole wagon full of cantaloupe come in. It's been amazing.
Wow.
And so trying to get those things worked up, and we get it out to them fresh, and we have frozen some things that do freeze, but most of it has been fresh, and we've been getting that out to our clients, and they love it. They call and let us know that, oh, I love my fresh tomatoes, or, you know, it's amazing. Warren County has really showed out.
I love that. If anybody that does grow fruits and vegetables and things like that, where can they bring it to?
They can bring it to the kitchen. The address is 106 East End Drive. Mm-hmm. And we have wagons and we have carts and stuff that if they just come in, and we'll help them unload it.
I love that. I love that. And then is there any other big upcoming dates happening that you guys would love to talk about?
Well, we try to do a monthly or every other month kind of fundraiser. We've been doing things like we'll go to Walmart, and if you see us standing out there, especially those of us in our little pom-pom shirts, then we're asking for one of two things. Either you can give cash if you just rather do that. That's easy. We take PayPal, Venmo, whatever. So we're in the electronic age now.
Yeah.
Or you can go in. This is something I don't know. It always feels like a little bit more to me if I take the list and go in there and buy the things and then bring it out. I don't know why. It feels different, right? Than handing over cash. Somehow cash is just, I gave you $20, or I walked in there and I bought $20 worth of groceries.
Yeah.
So we'll have the little list, especially right before Christmas time.
Yeah.
We'll do that. A lot of people are out shopping, doing their grocery
Thanksgiving
shopping.
and Christmas is probably the big ones.
Yes. And so we'll have the little sheet that we make up of all the things we need, not just grocery items, but also things that you don't think about, like socks and toiletries and just, little things that they would
extra
appreciate.
Things in life.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, ladies, is there anything I have not asked you yet? Can they call if they wanted more information?
Yes. The number is 473.
Get you, girl.
3514.
Look at Tabitha doing a great interview today, guys. Phenomenal interview. I'm so proud of her. Is there anything that we have not mentioned?
I think it takes care of it.
Okay.
If you have any questions, just feel free to call Tabitha
call us.
or moms, aka Nancy,
Yeah.
will be happy to fill you in on all the information.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Is mom there?" They're like, "Which one?"
Yeah, really, they're all moms.
They're all moms. Yeah. That's what I always tell my son when we go to a room. I'm like, when we're in a public, call me Kelly. Because if we're in a big group, when
everybody just turns around.
Yes, it's like one of those meerkats. Like everybody turns up. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming in today. I think spinning our wheels for meals is a great event. And if you have not been a part of it, you need to. I know myself and Jonathan, we helped put together that phenomenal video that you guys showed. I think it was on the first one. I can't remember now. But if you want to see what Meals on Wheels is all about, if you ask to see that video, is a great one, because we went around and we interviewed so many of y'all's phenomenal folks that day, and I just think it's great what you guys do. It's a thankless job for sure, and but one thing that just popped in my head, the animals. Can people donate dog food? Has anybody done that?
They do all the time.
Okay.
That's really important. That's
Look,
true.
the microphone's here.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine, Dina. I was just like, hey, where'd it go?
Yeah, the animal thing is a thing because that is a comfort for them.
Yeah.
We know that animals can be emotionally supportive. Obviously, that's kind of become a thing lately. But to have an animal there and not, you're trying to worry about you feeding yourself. They obviously.
Yeah.
So we do have people that donate cat food, dog food. Like I said, I have a lady who has probably 12 cats. She gets every stray cat, and they just come up and she loves on them. She loves on them. People with dogs. So that is actually a really big help.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. So you heard it here. Cat food, dog food. Let's go. Let's see, Kelly, you're invited to come to the event. We appreciate you.
There's Mom.
Hey, Mom. Or when Sydney's here, she's like, Aunt Nancy.
There you go.
So everybody's connected to somebody somehow in this town.
True.
I have found out. But no, I think it's just great. Again, like what you ladies do. I would love to come out to that event. Let me check my calendar because Sydney keeps me very, very busy. But thank you so much for what you guys do, and God bless y'all.
Well, thank you
I love
for
it.
having us.
Anytime. Guys, we're going to take another quick break from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come on my end so I can let these ladies go. And by the way, good job on picking out y'all's hats. I know, right? Just to get away for a minute,
I need one of these at home.
Right. And go outside and mow the lawn just to freak out the neighbors.
Do the dishes.
Yeah. And then your husband come through and be like, what?
Knowing him, he would not be surprised.
Really?
Oh, no. I dress up all the time
Mine
for
would.
my what I do for a living.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I was going to say, I remember that one Christmas, there was like a husband-wife swap.
Oh, yeah.
You did great, by the way.
Yeah, that was great.
I loved your outfit. But with that being said, guys, stick around for more things to come. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Choosing the right life insurance and Medicare supplements can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it alone. From birth to senior, Kim Hillis with Guided Senior Solutions can also help you with cancer and heart attack policies, refundable premium, and final expense coverage that fits your needs. Local help, personal guidance, peace of mind. Call Kim Hillis today at 931-247-2172 or visit guidedsenior-solutions.com.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
When life presents unexpected challenges, you need an advocate you can trust. At Caldwell Law PLLC, we're committed to providing personalized legal representation with integrity, compassion, and dedication. We take the time to listen, protect your rights, and fight for the outcome you deserve. Contact Caldwell Law PLLC today and let us stand with you.
Ready to bring your ideas to life? Welcome to Layer Lab 3D, McMinnville's home for everything 3D printing. Shop the latest FlashForge 3D printers, premium filament, resin, and accessories all under one roof. Need something custom? We create one-of-a-kind 3D prints, offer expert printer repairs, and help makers of every skill level. Whether you're a hobbyist, business, teacher, or inventor, Layer Lab 3D has the tools and expertise to turn your imagination into reality. Visit us inside 3-Star Mall, 1410 Sparta Street in McMinnville. Open Monday through Saturday, noon to 6. Call 931-743-7093 or shop online at layerlab3d.store. Layer Lab 3D. Print, create, innovate.
Finding the right home is more than just a transaction.
Thank you, Alita. Back at it. Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show. We're live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. Want to thank again everybody that came on the show today. And as of yesterday, we had such a jam-packed day yesterday. We even have a jam-packed show on Thursday. We're going to have Brett Simmons with Mud Bums come in and sit down and talk with us. We're also going to have on Friday, we have a big show on Friday with the Cannon First and Warren First crossover show. We're going to have the Lions Club from Cannon County come on with us, as well as we're going to have a Big Smo's wife come on as well and talk to us about the things going on in her world. But again, things are popping and happening here at Warren First 931, as well as our sister station, Cannon First 615. We want to shout out to Megan Farrell Reed out there in podcast land, my sister from another mister. But with that being said, guys, if you want to stay connected, a big thing is we got the newspapers out yesterday, of course, but you can check out locations like Zora's, Collins River Barbecue. You can also do, what else is there? There's like 15, 20 different locations you can pick the paper up from, okay? But with that being said, stay connected. The local voice, it's all about you guys. We share stories from that Bill Zeckman sends me. I get stories from Lisa Hobbs and Jeff Simmons from the Warren County Way. And literally, the local voice is your voice. It's what's locally going on here in Warren County. And so, again, thank you for that. And we want to say thanks again to Nancy, Mama Nancy, inviting me to the Meals on Wheels, spinning our wheels. Thank you on that. And then thank you for Miss Alita letting me know about the sound. I think I have fixed it now, so it's all good to go. Quickly going through what's happening on social media today. Don't forget, tonight, Nunley Stadium. It's Tuesday Night Lights, as I call it. Warren County Middle School is facing Bridgeforth tonight. It all kicks off at 6:30, so make sure you come all to that event tonight. We will be there supporting my girl Maddie. Absolutely love her. And then also, too, today is a national holiday, and I have never heard of this until last night when Sydney was telling me about it. Today is National Ice Cream Pie Day. Yes. And what they do is they get a cookie crust and they put ice cream in it. And I know I'm thinking of Cohen's Creamery out there. I'm wondering if they need to put this in there, make an ice cream pie. But I know they're closed for all week. So again. And then if you missed it, News Channel 5 shared this, and I think it's just phenomenal. A 6-year-old boy from here in Tennessee, he's a golfer, and he takes on the world's top young players at an international championship. A 6-year-old kid from Tennessee, y'all. Represent. Also, things going on. If you missed last night's full court meeting at the administrative building, you can actually see that on our Facebook page. Shout out to our boy Matt. He's our videographer that came out there last night and showed up and recorded the meeting, so you can get all the full details on that. And then I have to give shout out where shout outs due. This past Saturday, and I only got pictures for my friends that attended because I was so jam-packed and I hated that I missed it. But let me tell you, I am so glad that they kept some of the decorations from the Bridgington theme here in the tea room. So as you can see, I think it should be shared on your, yep, it is. Good deal. So this was Zora's Bridgington afternoon tea. And I'm just going to zoom in the best that I can and show you guys. Check this out. The tables were like green and pink linens. They had balloon art decorum. Look at this. Tea, elegance, friendship, and memories. I just think, how stinking cute was this? Again, I hated that I had to miss it, but yeah. But this was so cute. I mean, how many people did y'all have this weekend? 31 people showed up, and they still have the chandelier that's hanging with flowers, and I think that's going to stay because that is adorable. I love the chair covers. It makes different. It makes it like more bougie. I love it. But again, like they did on the post, a most delightful afternoon at Zora's. Our Bridgerton tea party was filled with elegance, beautiful hats, and delicious treats. Treasured friendship and memories that we will cherish for years to come. From the lovely tables to the fine tea to the laughter shared throughout the room, every detail made this a truly special experience. Thank you to each of the wonderful guests who joined us. We hope that you enjoyed your part in this occasion. I cannot wait for the next tea party. I just want to say, because yeah, I want to. I'm putting it in my calendar this time. But I literally had 4 events that day, and if I could have made it, I would have 100% showed up for this. And if you're out there watching this and you want like your own like tea event, I mean, you really can have that here at Zora's. You can reserve a table. You can have a party here. Like my little girl, Randy Jane, loves pink so much. I thought, maybe every now and then we should just reserve a table and come out here and do like a mother and daughter tea. I think it'd be so fresh. So many people have been looking at our post about painting that wall with the hidden door. Yes, Tina, I've seen that. And I looked at it all day. LOL, the newest thought in the map is a map of Warren County. So excited. This has grown legs and arms now. Yes, I've seen that. And then, yes, Miss Keely Caldwell, she is one of our newspaper writers, and she does news stories all the time in our paper. And I absolutely love. I so love this, she says, and wished I could have been there too. Tina, me and you both, girl, I would have been like, let's go. But again, talking about Miss Tina's post, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but our coffee drive-through has a building over there like on Beersheba Highway. And there is a picture that she's posted of the wall, and it's just bare. Nothing's on it. And she's put out there feelers if there's anybody like, what should we do with it? And we literally just had that guy from Cannon County on our Cannon First 615, Tina. His name is Derek Hughes. And I'll get his number for Megan if you want. But Derek Hughes paints murals all over. And he has done some phenomenal work. He has an Instagram page. I'll try to see if I can send it to you. But, you know, the other thing is that I would put out there, if Tina's still listening, is, you know, like painting by numbers, like how they did at the Park Theater, where, you know, every, you know, people could come and paint as they go. So if you could find somebody to do a paint by numbers concept and then everybody be a part of that mural, I think that would be phenomenal. We also want to say good morning to our good friend John Ward. He is with Layer Lab 3D. Oh, I'm so excited. Layer Lab 3D, they're located in the 3-Star Mall. We're one of our many sponsors. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Back to school. My right hand gets an A+ and my left hand gets a B. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff.
You're welcome. I toasted it.
I'm dying over
And I
here.
got you some of my good Kerrygold butter that I keep.
Oh my gosh. That's why it tastes so good. This is delicious. You cannot beat Zora's Tea Room. I'm just telling you. It tastes so good. I can taste the butter. It's melting in my mouth. It's so good. Thank you, Miss Tina. I thought you would like that. Can I have a napkin? Oh, yeah. Thank you. But no, painting by numbers, I think is always a great thing to do. It's a nice little thing. Also, too, good morning to Miss Retha. Ooh, there we go. All right. Now, another thing, Magnus Library put some feelers out there the other day. They are looking for a tutor for an adult that is taking college applied algebra. Let me know if you are available and or interested. Email marypayne.magnus@gmail.com. I love that. And don't forget, big things are happening this weekend at Viola. It's the truck and tractor pull. Yeah. I'm going to eat and talk at the same time because I can. I'm doing something totally not cool right now. But it's the MTP rules and regulations, which is the Middle Tennessee Pullers Association. If you got something with 4 wheels, let's go. But it is this Saturday. It's the truck and tractor pull in Viola. It starts at 7 p.m. They even are upping the ante, guys, meaning there's going to be $1,000 added to the 3 classes this weekend in Viola. The 3 classes are LLSS, right? Am I reading that right? Yeah. Pro 4S and Hot Rods. There will be an extra $500 added to the first place, which will make it $1,000 to win, and an extra $125 added to second through 5th place. So, again, if you have heard, this is great for the truck and tractor pull this weekend going on, and this is the makeup date from the last one when it rained out. So make sure you go and do that. Also, too, last night, the storms. Yes, I was. With that being said, the storms, we follow vigilantly. I have a good friend of mine. He is from the Sparta community. Absolutely love him. But he runs and operates the Upper Cumberland weather. And when severe weather hits, I go to the Upper Cumberland weather because this man broadcasts the entire time, not just his county, but all the surrounding counties, and he literally follows the storm. And nothing against the meteorologist on 2, 4, and 5, but there's something about like the local podcasting itself, the trust that people have. And, you know, and again, we're not, at the end of the day, just like myself and just like him, David, we're not in it for the money. We're here to educate. We're here to communicate. We are here as a trusting source of information for our communities. And if we have ever gotten anything wrong, including myself and David, he's just like me. We go back and we say, hey, sorry, I misspoke, or hey, I need to make a correction, things like that. Because again, that's why it takes me 2 to 4 or 5, maybe sometimes even 7 days to talk about a subject, because I have to do a complete deep dive in it to make sure I'm getting the right information, because I have to double check, triple check the information I'm even receiving. Okay? But again, we just want to thank our Upper Cumberland weatherman for keeping us posted when severe weather hits. Also, too, I was going to talk about this. Our good friends at the Warren County Way, Miss Lisa Hobbs did a phenomenal write-up. She's the news editor of the Warren County Way, and she done an amazing write-up. Everybody's familiar with Rock Island, but do you know what that large brick building is that's located in Rock Island? Because I didn't know until I read this article. And again, you can go to the Warren County Way, type in www.thewarrencountyway.com, and you can get on here. And again, this is free. You can subscribe for free, and it just notifies you when a new story comes in. But with that being said, that large brick building located at the Great Falls on Caney Fork River, that used to be, and I'm scrolling through it because I want you guys to read, it used to be the Falls City Cotton Mill. It was established back in 1892, and it ran until it flooded in 1902. And you got to think about, how did it flood, with how everything looks now. But if you imagine if that structure of that bridge was not built to mandate the flow of the water, that's how high the water used to be. Crazy, just so crazy. But the mill was started by a guy named Asa Faulkner, who there's a picture in there of him. It's not the best, but it was in the 1880s, and he started the mill. And back in the day, this was one of the most major employers to get yourselves tied into. It was a 23,000 square foot mill, and it became one of the major employers in the region and was known for producing heavy cotton sheeting. At its peak, the mill produced 4,000 sheets of cotton per day, and they employed hundreds of workers. Now, and this included men, women, and children, by the way. Now, he did die in 1886 after he started the project, but before the mill was completed, it was taken over by his son, Clay Faulkner, and 2 of his business partners, Jesse Walling and H.L. Walling. They finally opened it in 1892 and had about 300 people who worked there. Most of them were women and children because, get this, the children could go under the looms and reach things easier. Imagine that, putting our kids to work now at that age. Child labor laws. Across the street from the Falls City Cotton Mill is the Spring House, where Abraham said workers obtained drinking water, and the holding pool was used to keep perishable food cold. And I do remember that before refrigerators were a thing. Like if the water's streaming and it's cold, it was just another way to refrigerate that food. And, again, people are smart, man. And, again, I have to say this. We were probably more smarter back then than we are now, because we were so more cognitive thinkers then than we are now. But that's just a little bit of the story. Have they picked up the... Oh, that's not nice. We're going to block, delete. No. I'm going to put you in timeout. We have to put somebody in timeout. We don't talk ugly like that. Not even on YouTube. Sorry. We're going to take another quick break from a word from our sponsors, but when we get back, more things to come. Unfortunately, a well-known actress, singer, songwriter has passed away, and we're going to talk about her coming up next, and then some. And remember, Warren County, keep it first, guys.
To transform your yard or landscape, Randall Walker Farms in Morrison, Tennessee has the trees, shrubs, and plants you need to bring your outdoor vision to life. From beautiful flowering shrubs to shade trees and landscaping favorites, you'll find quality selections at prices you'll love. And don't forget our delicious frozen blueberries, perfect for smoothies, desserts, and healthy snacks year-round. Stop by Randall Walker Farms today and discover why so many Middle Tennessee families trust us for their landscaping needs. Randall Walker Farms, growing beauty 1 yard at a time. Trees, shrubs, landscaping, and farm-fresh frozen blueberries. Visit Randall Walker Farms in Morrison today.
Hey, this is Nick with Onan Staffing. We're hiring now for manufacturing, warehouse, and production positions across Middle Tennessee. At Onan, we connect hardworking people with great companies, weekly pay, and some of the best benefits around. Businesses needing dependable employees, our experienced team is here to help. Visit our McMinnville offices or apply online at onanstaffing.com. That's ONIN staffing.com. Onan Staffing, connecting great people with great opportunities.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
To an inactive ingredient. That's where compounding comes in. Here are some benefits why to take advantage of McMinnville Drug Center over regular pharmacies that don't offer compounding. Compounding pharmacists have additional training to create medication suited to your needs. Our pharmacy lab has specialized tools to prevent cross-contamination. Call McMinnville Drug Center today and use our compounding lab to get started on a better you.
It's back to school time here in Warren County, so let Prater's Barbecue take the stress out of your day and do the cooking for you. Choose
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe, and I want to say thanks again to our amazing folks here, Jeff and them, and then some. I was going to pull, where was it? Oh, no, it's not on this one. No. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. I was on the right path. So we have some breaking news, and it's really sad, but it is what it is. Things happen. We don't know why. But again, our breaking news is being sponsored by Worldwide Liquor. Make sure you check them out. There should be your one-stop shop for McMinnville and Warren County and beyond. Shout out to Boomick and them because it's nice, it's clean, it's got everything you need and then some. But with that being said, I want to share this. So we shared this on our Facebook post yesterday, and here we go. Hayden Panettiere passed away at the age of 36 years old. Now, we all know her as on Heroes, if you ever watched that show on NBC, as well as she was on the show called Nashville. And, you know, she has talked about several times in the years past of her struggle with addictions and things like that. And at the time, at this time of her death, I don't think she had custody of her daughter. But with that being said, the other day she was found unresponsive. I believe it was in Greensville somewhere. And the cause of death as of today, ABC News broke this earlier. It says Hayden Panettiere died from a cardiac arrest following an apparent drug overdose. And it's just so sad. Again, she passed away on August the 16th at just the young age of 36 years old. Now, the official cause of death is still pending the toxicology report, but authorities have found signs of no foul play. So, again, you know, if I can use her as an example, demons are real. People struggle on a daily basis. I struggle a lot as well, but not everybody struggles on a different level, right? And with that being said, you know, there is so many faith-based rehab, drug addiction, any type of addiction. There's different types of addiction. But the big thing that kills me about this, with her being 36 years old, as well as being a mom, is a part of me is like, did she think that she was alone? Because she's not alone. And I say this as nice as I can too, that, and I actually had this talk with one of my friends I hang out with that struggles too. I told her to her face, because somebody told me this. Shout out to Scott from Endless Possibilities. I'm not special by any means. My story isn't special, right? No, everybody has the same story. We just need to start talking to one another, right? And Hayden had an addiction. And to me, that as somebody that takes care of people a lot, was she alone? Did she have family that helped her? Did she burn too many bridges? Did she, but then seeing these programs that we have in Warren County give me hope for people like Hayden to come out of this alive, And so before you decide to overdose, before you decide to get off the wagon, before you decide to make that decision that you're questioning, you need to ask yourself, are you sure about this? Are you okay about this? And then no, I need to call somebody and get help about this. In all reality, there's over 13 programs here in the Warren County community that's ready to help. And these faith-based programs have been working. They have been changing people left and right. They're giving people hope. And at the end of the day, you can say what you want about any other program, but if they don't have Jesus in it, you ain't, You want a good turnaround? Talk to Jesus. Okay? But I just wanted to say, we're going to say a little prayer for Hayden Panettiere's family today and her daughter that she has left behind, sadly. It's just, it's wild to me. It's just wild. Another thing I wanted to talk to people about this week, it is the last day for registration on Thursday. Final pageant registration is going to be on this Thursday from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at 201 Locust Street. If you're wondering what Locust Street is, that is the Warren County Administrative Building. And I'm assuming they're probably going to have signs and banners, but they're probably going to be set up in the Magnolia Room, would be my guess. But today is the final day for registrations, and this is not just for, the little fairest of the fair up to our fairest. Now we have 2 new pageants that are inserted in on that Saturday into the fair. You got the senior pageant, and then you have the 20 to 59-year-old age group, right? Cindy's not here with me to correct me, so yeah. And then going back to about addictions, Betty Neal says, amen. Bridget Anderkin King is a lady that can hook you up. Yes, Bridget does a phenomenal job with their programs that they offer. So again, there's a program for you. Do not think that your case is different from anybody else's. You're not special. Everybody has a problem, and you're looking at one of them. I have a problem. Now, I know it's not the same, but listen, I love sugar, and sugar just might as well be as worse as cocaine, right? But they made sugar legal, okay? So, you know, we have to take care of ourselves. And how can you do that? Faith-based programs. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. Also, too, wanted to talk to you guys about, where was it at? Oh, yes. Today is also National Icy Day, so make sure you go to your 7-Eleven, your gas stations, and get you a icy to celebrate its National Day. I should have went and got one, but I didn't, so I do apologize. And then I wanted to do a shout out, and I can't wait to share the video. I'm still working on it. Sorry, it's just been taking me so long. But all week long, Cohen's Creamery company is going to be closed all week long so they can restock and get ready for their grand opening this Friday, August the 21st. They're going to open up at noon, and they cannot wait to serve you. Literally, we went after Relay for Life on Saturday this past week, and I needed something to cool me down, right? So I wanted some ice cream. And then Sydney was like, hey, let's go to Cohen's. And so we go there, and then they have so many desserts to choose from, so many different styles of ice cream. And I see this uniquely made banana split. Now, I'm not talking about like a banana split that fits in like a hot dog case. You know what I'm talking about? One of those hot dog packs, like a traditional one. I'm talking about, this is literally how I had to carry it out. It had 3 scoops of ice cream, or 3 flavors of ice cream, and the scoops looked like the size of my fist together. Like, I mean, massive. Me and Sydney and the kids shared this, and we couldn't even finish. We finished half of it, but we couldn't finish the other half. And it had the bananas in it. I had strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. She gave me a Neapolitan flair, but she added like caramel, and I told her, make your best. So with the strawberry, she topped it off with like cream cheese, or the cake bites that you can put on top. So it was like a strawberry shortcake. And then in the center, it had caramel and peanut butter on the vanilla. And then on the chocolate, it had like, God, it reminded me of a whoopie pie, but it was like cookie crumbs of something. And they were moist. And you could just, oh my gosh, y'all. It was so good. It was so delicious. And then my son and Sydney's daughter, Leilani, got, have you seen let me just show you, because it's in the picture. So in this picture, you see this ice cream, and it looks like rolled ice cream. That's exactly what it is. They get the ice cream of your choice. They put it on this slab, and then they kind of, make it like roll it up, like a fruit roll up. And they put it in this cup, and then they top it with their toppings. I cannot express to you guys how awesome and amazing that an experience you're going to get when you go into Cohen's. You just are. Miss Tina said, so many things that are not good for us are legal. I know, right? And so many things that are good for us are spoke about in a way that people fear them. So this creates those items not to even be thought about. So very sad. I agree. And then love seeing their banana split old fashioned. I'm so excited to go try them. Yummy, yummy. Well, Miss Tina, if you don't make it out on Friday, I'm bringing you some ice cream. Yes, yes, yes. It's so good. It's so good. They have Bluebell ice cream on one side, and then they have their specialties on another side. I mean, it's just a whole smorgasbord. Like this time when I go, I'm going to try their hot fudge sundae. I'm a huge hot fudge sundae. I love me some chocolate. But when you guys see the video of me carrying this monster out and everybody looking at me thinking, is she going to eat this? I mean, come on. Yeah. We're going to take another quick break from our word from our sponsors. But when we get back, a lot more things to come as we're getting closer to the end of the show. If you got any questions, comments, please, please, please let me know. And remember, Warren County, keep it first.
Time, dirt, mold, and mildew can make your property look worn down. Phil's Pressure Washing can restore the beauty of your home or business with gentle, soft washing. We clean roofs, driveways, gutters, decks, and more. Proudly serving McMinnville, Morrison, Sparta, Smithville, and surrounding areas. Fully insured and licensed with 10 plus years of experience. Call Phil's Pressure Washing today and let us do the dirty work.
I'm Lisa Zavianis, and for the past 16 years, I've had the honor of serving as your District Attorney General. I spent my career fighting for our communities.
You burst with juice, shots, smoothies, soups, wraps, and sandwiches, and more prepared daily to give you all the nutrients your body craves. We never add powder sugars or anything you can't pronounce, so don't miss out on this delicious, healthy opportunity. Swing by and indulge in some wholesome goodness today at 110 East Main Street, McMinnville, Tennessee.
Community Network Productions takes you inside each community with local interest stories, local music artists, and information.
With each show, the focus is the people and our beautiful community. With our creative team, we customize unique show ideas with our friends in the community. Our focus is you.
See each of our shows on all social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and at our website at www.communitytvtn.com.
For me, being sheriff has never just been about enforcing the law. It's about protecting what matters most, our families. Every day, our deputies work to keep our schools safe, our neighborhoods secure, and our community strong. As your sheriff, I've worked to build a department focused on service, professionalism, and protecting the people of Warren County. I'm Jackie Matheny Jr., and I'd be honored to continue serving and protecting your family.
Looking for the best selection, great prices, and hometown service? Make your next stop Worldwide Liquors in McMinnville. Whether you're planning a backyard barbecue, celebrating a special occasion, or simply picking up your favorite drink, Worldwide Liquors has everything you need, all in one convenient location. Friendly service, competitive prices, and an incredible selection make Worldwide Liquors Warren County's destination for beer, wine, and spirits. Stop by Worldwide Liquors today, conveniently located in McMinnville. Great selection, great prices, great service. Every visit.
Welcome back, Warren First 931. I'm your host of the show, Kelly Walker Slaughter. We are live at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe, and we want to say shout out to all our lovely, excuse me. Miss Tina says, I'm going this weekend, date night. Hopefully they're open afternoon. And then, oh yes, that's right, John. They also offer dairy-free ice cream, which is a plus. And when we were there Saturday, God, I'll tell you this, all the tables and chairs that was outside of the 3-star mall that they just placed that are brand new, whether it was out in front of Cohen's or beside of Cohen's, they were already taken up and there was still a line going through. So 15, 20 people at most in that time frame I was there. So again, it's just a great thing to have. I think they have obviously came at a great time with all this heat coming in, this humidity and the heat index being like almost 100 and something. But to have a local mom and pop ice cream shop, nothing against Dairy Queen and everybody else, okay? But when it's just a treat. It's just a treat. Now, I will tell you, my one-stop shop when it comes to the best shakes, I will tell y'all this, is hands down Sonic. I know people are going to be like, why? They make the best hot fudge sundae shake. No one else can do. Let me tell you. Now, Dairy Queen makes a really good s'mores shake. But I can't remember. But again, I have to go back to Sonic. They make a campfire shake, which is the similar, but something's different about it. Like you can taste like that they burnt the marshmallows a little bit. It's weird, but it's so good. So good. I need to ask Steve when they're going to bring back that. It's only a specialty drink, so you only can get it when you get it. Yes, exactly, Tina. It's the experience along with, with what? Did they just create it there? I love this so. Again, and it's the experience, like Miss Tina says. I think that's why a lot of people like watching my show. It's an experience, as well as they like going to see Miss Tina at our coffee. When you go there and the people talk to you with such a kind, loving soul, I have to say it like that. When you're treated with kindness and love and acceptance, it makes a world of difference in business. It just does. Because you should treat everybody the same. And I get it. There's people that have crossed my path that I've had to burn a few bridges. But does that mean I need to be ugly to them? No. But can I avoid them? Yes. Just saying. It is what it is. All right, next up we got going on is our community calendar. Now, I know this is out of rarity today, but we're just going to throw this in. If you guys have is this it right here? No, that's my election. Oh, I need to type in calendar. That's why it's not popping up. I got side swap today with Miss Dina. We had such a great conversation, guys. I love having like community conversations with people. They just light up my world. But it is now time for the community calendar, where you see your local events from local people here in your communities. And this is all sponsored by Sonic in McMinnville on the drive-thru. Shout out to them. Love you, mean it. And going with what's happening today. Now, today is Tuesday, August the 18th. So let's scroll and let's go through the community calendar together, shall we? Yep, share. We're going to blow this up right quick. And then you're not going to see me for just a minute, which is absolutely okay, but you can still hear my voice. So going on today, Caring Hearts United monthly meeting starts at 6 o'clock. They're located at 352 South Chancery Street in Suite 4. Adult Children of Alcoholics and Family Support Group at Smart Assembly of God. This is for ages 18 plus and up. That starts at 4 o'clock. Going on Tuesday is Survey Time Showdown at Smooth Rapids from 7 to 8 p.m. Also going on today, before I forget to mention, we didn't put it in here, but we're going to start adding sporting events and stuff in this as well. Tonight is the Warren County Middle School football game against Bridgeforth. That kickoff starts at 6:30 at Nunley Stadium. The Collective Heart of Beautiful Souls. Remember, every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, they meet at 10 o'clock at the 3-Star Mall for your wellness walk. Also on Thursday, August the 20th, it's the deadline for the qualifying for state and federal general election. That ends at 12 noon. Also on Thursday is the Warren County Master Gardeners meeting at 6 o'clock to 7 at the Magnolia Room. Warren County Republican Party monthly meeting is in the early voting room downstairs at 6. Sexual assault support group is from 6 to 7 p.m. at Families in Crisis, located at 101 West Main Street. Trivia night at Smooth Rapids. Teen support group at Smart Assembly of God. The Refuge Recovery meeting at Freedom Life Church. Again, we just talked about recovery programs and addiction programs and things like that. And I am telling you, all these programs you can go to right now at this point, just to get your feet in the door, guys. Meal starts at 6. Childcare and transportation is provided. So if you want more information about the Refuge Recovery meeting at Freedom Life Church, call them at Freedom Life. Volunteer meeting for McMinnville Children's Museum is going to be held at the Warren County Administrative Building at 4 o'clock, and it will end at 5. Chamber of Commerce ribbon cutting for our boy. I love it. Cal Law, PLLC. So proud of Justin. And that's going to start at 11:30 a.m. We are definitely going to be there in support of him. Living Free group study at Three Rivers Baptist Church in Rock Island from 6 to 7. And of course, on Friday, the grand opening of Cohen's Creamery is at 12 o'clock. Also, at Hickory Creek Barbecue is Bike Night, and that's going to start at 5:30. The Collective Heart of Beautiful Souls Walk we talked about. Friday night at 7 p.m. is the McMinnville Saddle Club show, and that is going to be, of course, in the lower arena at the fairgrounds. Okay. Bell Buckle's having their farmers market starting at 4 on August the 22nd. Don't forget, and let me see before I mention this, because I know we posted another video, and I'm going to find it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we are going to go. And again, we talked to Jess Lee yesterday, and oh, she is such a sweet, sweet soul. We all know her from Team Blake. I know her from Team Blake on The Voice, but we had her on the show yesterday talking about how she went from a country rock star crossing over into the Christian star area. And this is her quick video. This is just one of many that will be there this Saturday night at the Park Theater. You don't want to miss it. Okay? I'm telling you. This is the best. If you want to know how songwriting's made and all these popular people that sing these songs, you're about to meet people that have wrote for Keith Urban there, Jennifer Wayne, Carrie Barlow, Nathan Barlow, Jess Lee, all of them. I cannot stress this enough, and I'm going to pause it right there. Tickets are on sale. Get them. Pre-order, get your tickets early for $20. $20, but at the door it's going to be $25. We need to fill those seats, guys. This is the first of many. But if we don't show up, they may go bye-bye. We don't want them to go bye-bye. So make sure you go this Saturday to the Park Theater, and it's called Reverb Rounds. We're going to have 4 amazing songwriters and artists performing for us. People that normally perform in Nashville, Tennessee. It kills me. Pokemon Casual Gaming, and always every Saturday at 2 o'clock at the local game store at the 3-Star Mall. Samantha Petite is having her meet and greet fish fry. She is running, she is the Democratic ticket for the upcoming general election for the 43rd state representative. She is going to be going against Paul Sherrill. He is the Republican incumbent that's going in on this, and that's going to be held at Jay's Restaurant from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. New Men's Ministry meeting at McDonald's at 8 a.m. They do 2 men's ministries at McDonald's twice a month, and this is the second one. Beersheba Springs Arts and Crafts Fair. We just had Miss Dina in here, but she doesn't sell her crafts anymore. But think about all the amazing homemade gifts that you could find here under a budget, as well as, not to mention, holidays are vastly approaching, and October is when I start shopping for gifts. There's nothing wrong with starting early. Nothing wrong. Cars and Coffees at Mel's Old Time Cafe in Spencer, Tennessee at 8. Fall Creek Falls Fire Department breakfast is in Spencer from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Make sure you go out for that. The Woodbury Lions Fish Fry is going to be this Saturday as well at 634 Lemon Street in Woodbury from 11 to 5. Dayberry Memorial Car Show at the Moonlight Drive-In is at 2 o'clock. Silent auction from 2 to 5:30. Awards at 7 and movie starts at 8. The Mahjong classes, again, we had the other Kelly on the show the other day talking about it. They're hosting these events. This is all Cannon County events. I'm giving you Mahjong 101 class hosted by Cannon Arts Dance Studio, 2 to 4. 2-hour class, $30 to, get your name in there. Can't miss it. The Ascension of the Cumberlands, commemorating the march of federal troops through the valley in August of 1863 on their way to Knoxville. This is a Civil War program. It's held at the Sergeant Alvin C. York State Historic Park, and that starts at 9 a.m. and ends at 4 p.m. And so, again, guys, so many events going on. I cannot express how grateful I am for all the turn-ins that we get. Thankful for the community calendar sponsorships that we get. If you're looking to sponsor and get your name out in the community, we are one way of doing it. I have very many friends that can help spread your name out in so many ways and then some. So just let me know how we can help you. Okay. With that said, it is a wrap for today. Guys, it has been such a huge day, a huge blessing hanging out with my girls from Meals on Wheels, to Miss Dina and the Arts and Crafts, and sharing her craft with us was very special today. I just want to say. So thank you guys for filling my heart today with all that vast knowledge of what's going on in town. And again, we are going to go to the Lord in prayer today. We're going to specifically do this for the Hayden Panettiere family because, of course, she passed away on August the 16th. No one should, I just don't think that should ever happen. I just don't. I think it can be avoidable, right? Right. What I should have done is gave Hayden Panettiere Bridget King's phone number, right? That's what I should have done. Okay. We're going to talk, if you do have a quick prayer that you want me to add in here, I'm going to add the unspoken. I'm going to add anybody traveling. Of course, the middle school football team that's coming in town tonight playing against the Warren County Middle School team. They're coming, so we need to travel for their safety as well. And we just, all around. All right, let's go to do a quick word of prayer to the Lord above. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you've given us. We just want to lift up all the unspoken prayers, God. Put your hands over them and answer them as you do. We want to also lift up anybody traveling today, God. Be with that Bridgeforth football team coming down to play our middle schoolers. Be with the football game itself, God. Put a hedge of protection over them. No injuries, no, just a good old football game and a good old time. And that also includes with the cheerleaders, everybody there as well. Please be specifically with the Hayden Panettiere family. We don't have to understand, people's addictions and demons and things like that, but we do understand that when people need prayer. And so we just want to lift up her family, her friends. We also want to lift up her daughter because, again, not understanding why this happened with her mom being such at a young age, at the age of 36. But again, we just want to put a, peace and comfort over them as well, and just lead and guide and direct her daughter in the right path, Lord. Yeah. Losing your parent is not fun. It's not fun at all. And in your name, amen. Guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. It has been a great day at Zora's Tea Room and Cafe. And if you have not tried out Zora's Tea Room and Cafe, for shame on you. For shame. And if you don't know where Zora's Tea Room and Cafe is, It's right across the old Chabelitas. It's right next door to Whitey's lawnmower and service cleanup building that's been, empty forever. I'm trying to think. It's also close by Fouch's. It's right on this strip. You can't miss it. Come one, come all. I always get the cucumber sandwich with like either chips or the pasta side. What's the special for today? Today, it's fitting. I love this with it being the middle school football game. Today's special is the Pioneer Club with chips and sweet tea. And is there a tea of the month as well today? Say that again. Porch, sip, and pecan. Okay, it sounds like it. Porch, sip, and pecan. Pecan. How do you say it? I mean, you can be a pecan or a pecan. But guys, as always here at Orange First 931, you can either choose to be a blessing or a curse, but here we choose to be a blessing. We will be, before I forget to mention this, tonight's meeting with the county is going to be with Building and Grounds. And they will be going over, the Jay's Restaurant mall lease. They're going to be going over dumpster fees and some other things. But we will be there broadcasting live if you want to watch that in person. Or I highly encourage, if you can get up and be there and make it and be there publicly. Because what I would love to see is that the county meetings get so busy in the conference rooms that they have to move it into the full court. That's how it should be. Did anybody ever watch Parks and Rec, where they held their town hall meetings and then everybody came? That's how I would like it to look. Okay, guys, take care. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, Warren County,